Aries, hey, welcome to your first half of August 2020 reading. These readings are obviously going to be in two parts this month, aside from my usual full month reading. So they will be a little bit shorter, but we're just focusing on the first 2 weeks in August and the energies that are present for you guys coming through there. Now, as always, just a little spiel. These are general readings, so if it doesn't resonate, don't worry. As I said, these are just for the first 2 weeks in August, but you can also check out your other placements in your chart to see if there's any messages there for you. So I'm just going to shuffle and let Spirit guide the cards that come out and the messages that come out for you guys for this month. If you're new here, a huge big welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, my much love and appreciation. You guys are absolutely awesome, and it's fantastic to see you. All right, so let's get into it. What messages do we have for Aries for the first 2 weeks of August, please? Okay, these cards are jumping everywhere, so I'm just going to ground a little bit. Give me 1 second. Okay, thank you. So you guys could be finding yourself with a lot of energy over the first 2 weeks of August. Lots to do, lots to, places to be, people to see, all that kind of thing. But we'll see, depending on what comes out, we'll see how those messages resonate. But I definitely feel you guys are on the move. So let's see. I keep hearing the word scattered though. So a lot of you could be finding yourself kind of not in a really solid direction at the moment. So just kind of, having a million things that you're juggling. So let's see. Clear messages for Aries, please, for the first 2 weeks of August. Might be a need to ground as well and just really, take that breath, take that time and just settle with your energy and relax a little bit. Messages for Aries, please, for the first. Okay. All right. So we're starting off with the World. So you guys have reached a pinnacle of something. You guys have really been working really, really hard, especially over the past 12 months, I'm hearing. You guys have been putting a lot of effort into something. And now it's come to that time where you've earned that break. A lot of you could be going on holiday, and I know that sounds a bit weird given everything that's happening at the moment, but I really feel a lot of you guys are it's now the time to take that time out. You've reached a point with something, if not now, over the next 2 weeks that you've been really working hard towards. You've really been striving to achieve this, and I think over the next 2 weeks you now have that opportunity. You've reached that goal, you've reached those rewards, and now it's time to take a rest and take a break, and have a holiday. I feel like a lot of you really need a holiday, really need a break, and the kind of holiday that's like not a full-on action-packed holiday, one that's very relaxing, very grounding, very, just those time out holidays. A lot of you, could be closing out a cycle, but as I said before, this is not in a necessarily a bad way. This is just that something you've been working really hard on for the past 12 months, or this could be anything. This could be just something you've been really focused on, has reached a beautiful point now, a beautiful, I'm not going to say completion because I don't feel completion from this. I just feel that you've reached that stage of it where your hard work is there, your hard work is recognized, and it's time to take a break and have a holiday. So let's see what else comes out in the cards. What other messages do we have for Aries, please, over the next 2 weeks? What messages do we have for Aries, please, over the next 2 weeks? What have we got? Yeah, so the Page of Wands. So this is good news coming in surrounding this as well. So as I said, if this is a project you've been working on, if this is something that you've really, really been working hard to achieve, this is really good news about it. This could be, I don't know why I just keep getting drawn to, some of you need need to take some leave. So if this is leave from work, you could possibly be wondering if, waiting on to see if your leave will be approved, news about that, waiting if to see a situation is going to fall into place so you can take some time off. But this is news coming in. This is good news coming in. This could be surrounding a fire sign, not necessarily Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this could be in your chart. But this is definitely a positive outcome. This is a message. Pages are always kind of, messages of news, but yeah, it's definitely, I feel just like I just keep coming back to a break. You guys need a break. You guys are going to be able to have a break. So a lot of you over the next 2 weeks may have feeling, as I said, that initial energy of this reading was very, there was heaps going on. There was just like, it's a bit, manic. And there's a need to take a break here. And there's news coming in that will give you the opportunity to do that. A lot of you also could be waiting on news to see if your travel plans will be approved, or this is surrounding travel, if you're going to be able to do that. I do feel that you will. You'll get good news about that for those that are waiting. All right. So what other messages do we have for the Aries, please, over the next 2 weeks? What other messages do we have for Aries, please, over the next 2 weeks? If this is a cycle that you've also closed out with a particular individual, if it's kind of dealing with relationships, I feel that you're going to hear from this person. You will receive a message from this person. As I said, you could have been dealing with a fire sign, but not necessarily. They're gonna reach out to you. You're gonna hear from them. And as I said, this is someone you potentially closed a cycle with in the past. This could have happened last year or within the last 12 months that this cycle was closed out. But that, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna take all three of these cards. So we've had the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the King of Swords. So these, as I said, jumped out just as I was shuffling, talking about this is a potential someone that you've, completed a cycle with. They're coming back in, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you're dealing with, or a water sign here as well, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Now, Aries, this person is coming back in to offer you. I will say a second chance. Because I had the Judgment card kind of sort of flip out before, but I feel like this offer that is coming in from this individual, I feel like it's not something that you really want to hear. I feel like you think that, this cycle was closed. I don't need to revisit again. But I feel this is more the other person that's coming in. They found themselves in a point in their life, especially over the next 2 weeks, where they're dissatisfied with their life. They've realized that you're no longer in it, and they're not happy. They're not happy about it at all. Now, this could also be, you're going to hear news. Someone's going to offer you something over the next 2 weeks that perhaps is not all that it seems to be. So this could create a little bit of tension. There may have to be further discussions around what this is. So it's not going to be as clear cut as you thought. So getting back to what I was saying earlier about this is to do with, say, travel plans or, getting some leave or things like that, I think that there may be a little bit of just dissatisfaction with the offer. So it may be something like, you've put in, for instance, for 3 weeks leave, but you only can take 2, things like that. But I definitely feel it is still good news. It is an offer that you are, happy to receive, but I don't think it's just going to bring that excitement that you thought it would. And I think that's to do with, I get a boss figure from this guy. So very heavy work focus for the next 2 weeks for you guys. Someone in authority that you could be dealing with. This is also, if you're dealing with a situation to do with children at the moment, someone could, or if you're battling with someone around surrounding your children, the other person that's involved here could come in and make you an offer, some kind of settlement, some kind of, agreement. But you're not kind of really too impressed with it, but that's only for a very, very small portion of you. There's definite energy, as I said, if you're dealing with an air sign, this person, you're going to hear from this person, they're going to make you an offer. This is someone you closed out a cycle with. As I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be an air sign, could just be someone with air in their chart, or, you know, someone that you found. This person didn't have much emotion, I don't feel. They kind of dealt with this in a very, very logical, kind of straightforward manner, which I think kind of helped you to close out this cycle. But I think they're finding now that the grass wasn't greener. They're quite dissatisfied and bored in their life, and they're looking back at you. I think, you know, if this is all right. So we're getting another bit of a story coming in here. If they left you for someone else, or there was someone involved here, or something else, I think they're now turning their attention away from that, and they're now looking straight back at you. So over the next 2 weeks, don't be surprised if this person, you hear from them, whether it's a text message, a phone call. I think that's definitely coming in. So now this doesn't necessarily have to be someone that you were in a relationship, as in a love relationship, romantic relationship. This could have been a friendship. This could have been a family member, just someone that you completed a cycle with that, you know, I don't feel like it was, you know, really kind of devastating. I just feel that it, you know, it was a natural thing that it closed out the cycle, but you're definitely going to hear from them over the next 2 weeks. So let's get some further messages about what this is about for our Aries, please. Okay. Yeah. So we've had the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords come out. So this is definitely, you know, someone you had an ending with. It was over, you know. It could have been this air sign as well. There's more air energy here. This was, and as I was mentioning before, about that there could have been a third party here. This could have ended due to the influence of that. But this person is coming in, and as I said, you will hear from them over the next 2 weeks to offer you a bit of a brand new start. They've kind of had this new inspiration. They're seeing you in a bit of a different light. In terms of what you actually offered in their life, what you brought to their life. But I feel like that you may not want to, you know, rekindle this, or you may not want to go down this cycle with them as well. You've got 2 tens here. So I think whoever this person is that you're going to hear from, whatever role they played in your life over the next 2 weeks, I think you've moved on. I think you'll probably hear them out, but I think you find them boring as well. They're not very exciting. They're not very, you know, passionate. And I think that's what you're looking for. If this is a relationship situation, I think you're looking for that passion and that excitement. Someone who's on your level, someone who's on the same page as you. I feel like that whoever that you completed this cycle with was very boring. I know that sounds a bit harsh, but I really feel they were, and it just didn't do it for you. You need kind of more of that excitement, more of that passion. Now, as I said, there is a brand new opportunity to, you know, rekindle this, and there's new growth here for this. But yeah, I feel like it might not be where you're headed for at the moment. Now, we've had the Knight of Wands come out as well. There could be a fire sign here. Now, you guys are obviously Aries, Leo, Sag, fire sign. So this could be you just wanting to, you know, be single, be free, with whoever you want, whenever you want, that kind of energy. If this is someone coming back in that you had an ending with, a fire sign that you did have an ending with, they're coming back with a lot of sexual energy. It's pure sexual energy. They want... Yeah, they might just hit you up kind of thing as like, you know, a booty call or whatever. They're not looking for, you know, a long-term relationship again. I think, you know, for those of you that did previously end this, I think, you know, you will have a sexual relationship with this person if you choose. And that will be kind of the energy that's surrounding you guys for the next 2 weeks. But I think this had to end. You guys could have met or recently or going to meet someone that will provide that kind of carefree, kind of passionate, loving, fun relationship that you're looking for. I feel like a lot of you are maybe in that energy at the moment that you're not really looking for anything serious. You're just happy to do the kind of that casual thing over the next 2 weeks. So the opportunity is definitely there. And as I said, it could be someone, from that you had previously closed the cycle out with. Or for those of you that it isn't, there's a new opportunity coming in here for you guys to just be casual, get that casual energy happening. Now, as I said, for those of you that are going on holiday, or those of you are taking a break, you could meet this person on holiday. There's a lot of warmer energy here as well. So if you're visiting climates that are a lot warmer, you might meet this person there. But they're definitely, you have someone coming towards you over the next 2 weeks with a lot of sexual, passionate energy. They're very, they're very forceful as well, in a good way, not like in a creepy way, but they're quite, if they want you, they will tell you, that kind of thing. Whereas I feel like in the past person that you were dealing with, they were very like, you never really knew where you stood with them, kind of thing. Not very expressionistic with their emotions, things like that. So that sounds pretty nice for the next 2 weeks, Aries. Just embrace that energy for those of you that experience that. It's, I think it's much needed as well. You guys, as I said, you really need to take that time out and ground and just have some fun. Have some really good fun over the next 2 weeks. So let's get a final message for you guys for the next 2 weeks of August. What's a final message for Aries, please? Could be a new job offer coming in for you guys as well. You could have just gone in a completely new direction. So you could have recently lost a job or ended a job, but now you found yourself in a new position, or recently started a new position. And you'll be hearing about that over the next 2 weeks if you haven't already. So let's get a final card for 2 weeks in August. Thank you. Yeah, King of Cups. Beautiful. So whoever this is that's coming in, that's kind of, going to give you these wild, passionate nights. They could be a water sign as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I think though that this is more someone who really enjoys. This guy likes to have a drink. He likes to have a good time. Just be careful that, a lot of drinking, good times, sexual energy, all that kind of stuff. I think very, very different to what you've experienced in the past. This is definitely a new emotional situation though. So as I said, this is someone coming in that's brand new. I don't feel it is this person that you closed out this cycle with. I think this is a brand new person that's coming in. They've got a lot to offer. They definitely do, in terms of, but they like to have a drink. So just be careful when they've had too much to drink, or that it doesn't become a bit unstable. They're one of those people that, absolutely beautiful, loving, most, wonderful person. But once they've had too much to drink, they kind of become a bit of a mess, that kind of thing. But I think, you're in for a good next couple of weeks. Absolutely. Just take that time out for yourself. Plan those holidays if you haven't already. I feel a big need for a lot of you, if you're not already taking a break, really need that break. And then I think that will bring in that new energy for you. So enjoy that, Aries. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you mid-August. Bye.